Well, as this winter weather approaches, road crews are working now to stay ahead of the storm.
That's right. NCDOT says pre-treatment's already underway on major roadways and bridges. WCNC Charlotte's Miles Harris joining us live now in South Charlotte after talking with DOT today. Miles, what are they saying tonight?
Yeah, Nick and Jane, NCDOT says that the key is prevention, making sure that materials are getting onto the roads before ice even has a chance to form. Now, across our region, NCDOT crews, they are getting in preparations. They are even in some areas pre-treating highways, interstates, and even bridges, areas that freeze first. Now, officials say that salt brine is a pretty useful tool, and it's being applied ahead of this weekend's storm, and that crews are ready to shift to plowing and treatment if conditions worsen. Now, NCDOT says that it's all about getting ahead of the weather, and crews are focusing on the roads that freeze first so that drivers, they're not caught off guard.
Our crews and contractors have been out on the roads working since before the weekend storm came in, cleared that up in the Charlotte area, and some of our guys are actually catching a little bit of a break before we ramp back up to 24/7 operations. With all the salt that was laid down both before the storm, during the storm, and even some after the storm, there's a lot of roads across the state and in the Charlotte area that actually have residual salt still on them. But NCDOT is going to go back and rebrine a lot of the interstate and bare pavement roads in the Charlotte area.
Now, NCDOT says that road conditions, they can change quickly, especially on those overpasses and bridges, which is why they are urging drivers to making sure that they're looking ahead and looking at those road conditions before getting behind the wheel, before getting on the roads, and really trying to avoid any travel if you see any areas that are iced over. And we're going to have more on NCDOT's preparations ahead of this weekend's weather tonight at 5 o'clock. But for now, reporting live here in South Charlotte, I'm Miles Harris, WCNC Charlotte.
Another weekend, if you can, just stay at home.
Yeah, enjoy the snow outside of your window.
All right, thank you, Miles.